Hey everybody, it's Kevin with Divinely Design, and we have a soap video. Yay, soap video! I haven't done a soap video in forever, just sort of been busy and haven't had any great ideas for soap, and work's been busy, and stuff like that. So haven't been making a lot of soap lately, but was in the mood to do it today, and I'm probably going to have a couple of paper crafting videos coming up because I just went to that scrapbook convention recently, so I felt like I should do a soap video because I'm probably going to have some paper crafting videos coming up. So, alright, I'm in the mood to do kind of a fall soap. I was craving kind of those fragrances, so that's what we're going to do today, kind of a fall themed one, even though it's the middle of summer and it is so gross here in Philadelphia. It's like 95 degrees and 90% humidity. It's gross. So I'm not leaving my house. Okay, let's go over the recipe, and I will also have the recipe down below in the show more comments. If you're watching this on YouTube on your laptop, you should be able to see something that says show more. Click on that. It will open up a section, and I will have the whole recipe written out there with all of these sources as well. So in my bowl here, I have 480 grams of olive oil pomace, 300 grams of coconut oil 76 degree, 240 grams of cocoa butter, 120 grams of rice bran oil, 60 grams of castor oil. In my lye water, I have 456 grams of water, 167 grams of lye. Now, for fragrances, I'm going to be using a combination of two fragrances, pumpkin spice from Bramble Berry and apple jack and peel from Nature's Garden. I love, love, love this fragrance, apple jack and peel. It is apples and clove and cinnamon and smells so freaking good. But you can only use the max rate for soap is like 1%. So you can only use a really small amount. It's pretty strong by itself, so I think you'll still get it. But it's still, this is probably going to still be an overall lightly scented soap, because the other one I'm using is pumpkin spice. And this one smells, if you've ever made pumpkin pie and you've bought the spice mix for it, like a pre-made spice mix, it smells like that. It's sweet, and not quite as bakery as that pumpkin pie mix scent mix, but it smells very much like that. It's another lovely fragrance. Now this one, I could use more, but it has a 7% vanillin content, so it turns your soap very brown. So I'm not using a lot of it. I'm using very much on the light end of the scent fragrance allowance for this. This also accelerates some, so that's also why I'm using a less amount of it. So total for each of these, I have 17 grams of the apple jack and peel and 25 grams of the pumpkin spice fragrance oil. Now, for colors, I'm going to let the vanilla color the soap brown, and I'm just going to go with that. But I want to do some accents in kind of fall colors, and I'm going to use some celestial colors today. Celestial colors are liquid colorants, and I'm going to be using 3 of them: iced lemon, sunset, and cherry. So this cherry is a very red color. Iced lemon is kind of a warm yellow, and sunset is a very red orange, I guess I'll say. And I'm also using some Maniacal pea mica from Mad Oils, which I already have mixed in some oil. Celestial colors, they're very strongly concentrated. You don't need a lot of them. Some people don't like them because they are F, D, and C colorants. And if that bothers you, you shouldn't use them. But I like them. They're very strong colors. I'm going to be pouring off a little bit for the colors. And in fact, I think I'm going to pour off some before I even add the fragrance because I don't want them to speed up. I want them to stay nice and loose. And I'm only going to pour off a little bit because I'm going to do a drop swirl, but I want them to sort of stay very wispy and fine, not big drops today. So for the top, I think I'm going to do a swirled top with some of the leftover colors because I'm probably not going to have a lot of them. And I have a little bit of glitter to go on that. This is just clear glitter. For additives today, 2 tablespoons of sodium lactate, 2 tablespoons of aloe vera liquid, and 2 tablespoons of yogurt powder. The aloe vera liquid and the sodium lactate are from Bramble Berry, and the yogurt powder is from a company called the Soap Dish. And I think I'm ready to go. Oh, temps. My oils are around 70, no, I'm sorry, my oils are around 85, and my lye water is around 72 or something like that. So they're both pretty cold. I'm using the tall and skinny mold from American Soap Supplies, which is my favorite mold to use. And I think that's it, ready to go. Okay, so I'm gonna do my additives first. Oh, goodness. So aloe vera liquid, sodium lactate, yogurt powder, and we'll get those all mixed together. Have all those nice and blended in there. Now, like I said, the fragrance oil accelerates a little bit, so I'm going to try and not stick blend a lot. I'm going to do my lye water now. Just mix it till it's nice and incorporated. That until I don't see any more oil slicks on the top. So it's very, very loose right now, just starting with light trace. I'm going to pour off some of my soap for my... Lovely. Let's take a look at those. So iced lemon, nice warm yellow, that sunset, which is that very red orange, and cherry, which is a nice red color. All right. Drips everywhere. All right, let's add the fragrance oil in. So here we go. Just going to pour in a good portion of my uncolored one. Now again, this should turn brown, and somewhere probably between a light to medium brown. All right, now we're just going to add in our colors nice and high. Let them sort of drop in there. Now, you want to do this with enough height so that those colors, penetrate into your soap layer. This is very liquid right now, so it's fine. If you have a thicker soap, you kind of want to do it from higher. Now I'm going to use this other uncolored portion to do the same thing and kind of push those colors that I just dropped in there, push them around even more so we get kind of a cool pattern. And then we're going to thicken up, so we're going to pause the video, give it some time to thicken up a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, that was only about 2 minutes. I don't need this to be real thick. I just wanted it to thicken up so it would support some soap when I put it on top here and it won't sink. Now my uncolored but fragrant soap has thickened up a decent amount. My colors are still pretty loose, but I'm just going to randomly put some soap. And I like having that green in there too, because my other colors are so, so much in the warm spectrum. It's nice to have something that breaks that up a little bit to add a little bit of contrast. The yellow, lightens things a little bit, but it's still in that warm family. So I like having that green element that's in here. Okay, and I think we'll add a little bit of glitter, just because I'm in a glitter kind of mood. And then I think I'm going to do just a little bit of a swirl here. I'm going to go in circles, but I'm only going to go down half the soap on this side, and I'm circling on this side. I am circling counterclockwise or toward the middle, and then I'm going to do the same thing on this side, but again I'm going to circle the other way, always circling toward the middle here. I'm doing kind of big swirls. Again, not trying to get this flat or anything, leaving a little bit of dimension in there. And that's it. Okay. Get a little close look here if we can. I need a good name for this soap. Spiced apple and pumpkin. I don't know. I'll think about it. But that's it. Okay, so this is going to go in the fridge, sit overnight. Tomorrow I'll do the unmolding and the cutting, and so stay tuned after the break, should be that. Okay, hey everybody, here we are with the cutting of this sort of autumnal themed soap. It actually firmed up a lot, so probably around maybe around 10 to 12 hours after I poured it, I actually unmolded it, and it sat on the counter overnight. So we're closing in on almost 24 hours, maybe around 22 hours since I poured it. And it's very firm. And the color, well, you'll see in a second here, the white portion is starting to turn sort of just a very light tan at the moment. I expect it to continue to darken as it cures. Okay. So there we go. Now I will say, unfortunately, some of those, it looks like a lot of the colors kind of got muddied during the pour, since they were so thin. But it still looks okay. I was hoping to get more of a distinction between the yellow and the greens. And here's a better one. So you can sort of see some of that sunset color being differentiated from the red. I don't see as much as the yellow. There's a little bit of yellow and green over here. I was hoping to get a little bit of more of that kind of throughout the soap. It smells fantastic. Now, I still think this is going to end up being kind of a much more lightly scented soap. But it still smells fantastic. Oops. Okay, so there's the last one. And the tops came out really pretty, so it definitely got more of that, you know, distinction of the green and the different colors. So I was hoping to get more of something like that in the swirls themselves. And some of them are a little better than others, but okay, that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Comments, questions, leave them down below. If you like this video, click that thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed to my channel and you like soap making and crafty videos, please subscribe. And that's it for me at Divinely Design here. Everybody, have a great day. Bye.